Hello, dear listener. Thank you for dropping by. It's always nice to have a little company when temperatures drop. You know, while fall and the harvest season will always be first in my heart, winter has its own charm and mystique when it comes to things beyond the veil. In fact, winter was once considered the time of the dead, not fall. The apparent life force of the world fading away to bare branches and frozen lakes. Laughter and bird song, but a memory floating on the wind. So precious is this life force that folks of the very olden days would bring in evergreens to lift their spirits when the outdoors offered little more than a monochrome palette and scant rations of light. It makes sense that out of this, winter would become a time of remembrance. We would seek to keep those who left us one way or another alive in our memory, still felt and mourned and loved, a balm and a comfort when faced with a world slowing and fading away. When it gets cold outside and the first snow lays on the ground and all the world goes quiet, I am reminded of a poem by Edgar Allan Poe called Spirits of the Dead. Thy soul shall find itself alone mid dark thoughts of the grey tombstone. Not one of all the crowd to pry into thine hour of secrecy. Be silent in that solitude, which is not loneliness. For then the spirits of the dead who stood in life before thee are again in death around thee, and their will shall then overshadow thee. Be still. For the night, though clear, shall frown, and the stars shall look not down from their high thrones in the heaven, with light like hope to mortals given, but their red orbs without beam to thy weariness shall seem as a burning and a fever which would cling to thee forever. Now our thoughts thou shalt not banish, now our visions ne'er to vanish, from thy spirit shall they pass no more, like dewdrop from the grass. The breeze, the breath of God, is still, and the mist upon the hill shadowy, yet unbroken, is a symbol and a token, how it hangs upon the trees, a mystery of mysteries. I don't know what winter holds for you, dear listener, or what the next year will bring. But if you find yourself adrift or unsure, take a moment to step outside and breathe deep the still, chilly air and remember, you are not alone. Stay warm, my friend, and may you remember and safeguard all that brings you life and joy. For old lang syne,